And now the Khalistan-Dawood connection has also been established by the National Investigation Agency. Now the BKI connection with Dawood Ibrahim has been established by the NIA, and through Dawood, BKI used to reach out to Lashkar. This is also as per the NIA. So this big breaking news that is coming in, that a Dawood connection has been established of these Khalistani groups. Now Abdul Karim, a Lashkar operative, met Dawood. So this is as per NIA, that Abdul Karim also who is a Lashkar operative, met Dawood Ibrahim, and Karim met Dawood through Land Aid Iqbal, and the terror attacks were discussed in the meet. So in this meeting was between Karim, the terror attacks were discussed, and the BKI is getting funds from North America and Europe. So this is what this information is per the National Investigation Agency, that the BKI is getting funds from North America and Europe, and a Dawood link has also been established with the Khalistani groups. We have CNN News 18's Arunima joining us on this story to tell us more about it. Arunima, could you throw some more light on the link between the Khalistani groups and the Dawood?
It's no surprise. Even in the past, when Khalistani groups have emerged on the scene and tried to carry out terror activities or conspiracies in Punjab, intelligence agencies, Punjab police, central agencies have all said that there are twin desks that operate in ISI, the KK desk, the Kashmir Khalistan desk, and interchangeably there are usage of resources by the two groups which are trying to foment trouble in India. The meeting with Dawood is something for which NIA has found evidence, and they have mentioned this in their charge sheet. What they've said is one of the aides of Lakhvinder Singh Landa. He is one of the key stakeholders in Babbar Khalsa International, based in Canada, often comes to Pakistan. One of his aides, Iqbal Bunty, actually took Abdul Karim Tunda. If you recall, Abdul Karim Tunda was one of the wanted terrorists a few years ago here in India. So this meeting in which Bunty took Tunda to meet Dawood Ibrahim. So if Tunda had to meet Dawood, he did not take the route of going through a Hafiz Saeed or any of the Lashkar operatives. He chose a Khalistani operative. It just shows how hand in glove the Khalistani separatists and the Dawood gang and the Lashkar gang are. NIA goes on to say in its charge sheet that there is evidence to suggest that the Khalistanis closely collaborated with Lashkar-e-Toiba and Indian Mujahideen as well when it was wreaking havoc here in Delhi and other parts of the country.
Also, Arunima, we're also learning that human trafficking is also being done by these Khalistani groups. Could you tell us more about that?
So what the Indian agencies have said in their dossier is that there are twin-pronged attack, strategy being followed by the Khalistani elements. One, when they want to recruit, when Lawrence Bishnoi and Goldie Brar, and we have reported extensively about the connection between these gangsters and the Khalistani separatists. So when these gangsters want to recruit for their cause, what they offer to lure the youngsters, to lure the youth, is the ticket to good life in Canada. They are promised visas, they are promised tickets. Then there are students who are already in Canada who have taken a loan, either an education loan or a collateral loan against their property, but they can't find a job after finishing their degree. So they are also offered a job by the Khalistani separatists. What is the job really? To carry out targeted killings, to carry out propaganda against India. And what the Indian agencies are pointing out is that how easily are these gangsters and Khalistanis assuring visa when for a normal Indian to go get a Canadian visa is so difficult. So they're also questioning if the Canadian authorities are colluding or turning a blind eye to this complete misuse of rule of law.
Also, Arunima, we saw that the pro-Khalistani group staged protests outside Indian diplomatic missions. Tell us more about those protests.
The protests that were happening, I mean, nothing new. If you see the dossier that we have accessed, the intelligence agencies say that there are up to 30 gurudwaras in various parts of Canada which are in control of the Khalistani groups. The dossiers also say that these Khalistani sympathizers have used muscle power, have used money power to edge out normal peace-loving Sikh community in Canada and taken control of these gurudwaras. So we saw in one gurudwara in Surrey, for example, where Sikh for Justice Gurpatman Singh Pannoon gave a hate speech against India, called for India's balkanization. Similar protests were called for last night also, but I think some good sense prevailed. Canadian authorities prevailed on these groups to take down posters eulogizing Khalistani ideologues like Nijjar and threatening Indian diplomats. Their names and their details were also put up on some posters. So there's some evidence to suggest that Canada did prevail on them to take down the posters at some locations. But I think it's too little too late. Indian agencies want more action from Canada, especially since there is growing evidence on how Canadian soil is being used to spread terror, spread hate against India.
All right, Arunima, thank you so much for